Swadika, thank you for joining us in Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and on NBT World. It's a Friday, and the date is February 27th of 2015, and you're with me, Sandra Han Utsaha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, the Department of Rural Roads and Highways has been instructed by the Prime Minister, General Prayut Chan-o-cha, to include rubber as a raw material for road construction and repair projects under a 40 billion baht loan scheme. 25 billion baht is allocated to the Department of Highways, while the Department of Rural Roads has the remaining 15 billion baht. Both departments will use approximately 30,000 tons of rubber. Amnoy Patise, the Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Cooperatives, said that this initiative will promote rubber processing and raise value to the output. Rubber prices are expected to be about 65 to 75 baht per kilogram. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha yesterday opened a campaign called Panitan Di in the auspicious year, doing good starting from our hearts, inviting all Thais to do good deeds. The Panitan Di campaign, meaning resolutions to do good, is designed to help Thailand become a better society. The project is intended as a present to Their Majesties the King and Queen and other members of the royal family to mark 3 auspicious occasions, namely the 88th birthday anniversary of His Majesty the King and the 60th birthday anniversary of Princess Maha Chakri Sirinthorn this year, the 70th anniversary of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne, the 7th cycle birthday anniversary of Her Majesty the Queen, and the 65th birthday anniversary of Princess Ubonrat Rachakanya Siriwathana Panawadi. In 2016, His Majesty the King's 90th birthday anniversary, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn's 65th birthday anniversary, and Her Royal Highness Princess Julapon Walailak's 60th birthday anniversary in 2017. The campaign is open to individuals, organizations, and any communities to take part. Those with resolutions are invited to do small or bigger good deeds. Individuals may vow to do one good deed a day, such as working harder to save money for the family or doing volunteer work. A community may opt for a bigger ambitious goal, such as getting involved with education reform. Momluang Panata Disagun, Minister of the Prime Minister's Office, and Mr. Don Paramat Winai, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, have been assigned as the committee's chairman and vice chairman. Mr. Paramat Winai, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, said that many organizations have been involved in a similar project for more than 15 years.
This is a nationwide campaign. So we are hopeful that individuals and groups of people will be involved, making vows to do things good. And by so doing, that would consolidate Thai people. And this cohesion or the solidarity of the people would certainly lend itself to strengthen the fabric of society. And of course, that would be a good sign. That would be a good dynamism of the country. And that would certainly augur well for all sectors, including economy of the country. Naturally, not just socially or politically, but socially as well.
Among them, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has established the Young Ambassador of Virtue Project, in which participating young volunteers help out with projects beneficial to society, such as teaching in rural schools. Other do good deeds projects are invited to join in the Panitan D campaign. For more information, please visit worldwideweb.panitan.com or join worldwideweb.facebook.com/Panitan, and updates are also available on Instagram @Panitan. All villages across Thailand will be able to access inexpensive internet services at affordable rates by the year 2017, Deputy Prime Minister Prithiyathon Thevakul said on Thursday. Mom Ratchabong Prithiyathon, who is in charge of economic issues, said the government has a plan to set up a public-private venture to develop broadband infrastructure nationwide. The government should take around 18 months to convert the fiber optic cable's value into capital, which would be invested in the new infrastructure. He said the nationwide broadband project is part of the government's digital economy strategy. About 75,000 villages in the country will have an affordable internet access within 30 months if the plan succeeds. The government has announced a plan to kick off another special event next to Government House in March under the name Thai Rice Thainess. A seminar has been held by concerned officials on preparations for the upcoming Thai Rice Thainess Fair. Among the attendants were Deputy Secretaries General to the Prime Minister, the Director General of the Rice Department, as well as representatives of the Ministries of Agriculture and Cooperatives, Industry, Culture and Tourism, and Sports. The Rice Fair is part of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha's policy to have the Secretariat of the Prime Minister spearhead an ongoing effort to organize rotating events aimed at promoting Thai agricultural products and supporting Thai farmers. The fair is set to run from March 5th to April 5th as an extension to the current orchid market and floating market, which will come to an end on March 1st, and will also take place on the banks of the Padung Gurung Gasem Canal, adjacent to Government House. Open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily, the fair will feature exhibitions on rural activities and Thai rice, as well as more than 80 booths offering quality rice grains and related products to visitors at reasonable prices. Moreover, there will be cooking demonstrations by famous chefs, cultural performances, an art market nearby, and sales of Thai food and desserts. Members of the National Legislative Assembly, or NLA, have given the green light to the bill on regulating public gatherings. The NLA members voted 182 in favor of the bill. 4 of them abstained. The bill was proposed by Deputy Prime Minister for Defense, General Prawit Wongsuwan, and Deputy Prime Minister for Legal Affairs, Wisanu Krangam. General Prawit said the objective of the bill was to enable lawmakers to issue rules and regulations which would lead to an internationally accepted and peaceful form of public assembly so as not to affect internal security and other people's rights and freedom. The Deputy Prime Minister added that he hoped the NLA members would approve the proposed law because it was in fact expected to protect and facilitate those who were not involved in a mass gathering. The NLA has set up a 22-member committee to file a motion to amend the bill within 7 days. The amendment process is expected to take 30 days. The Constitution Drafting Committee, or CDC, has moved on to discuss the election of the Prime Minister and the Cabinet, as well as related details, during their 4th day of the retreat. The CDC on Thursday continued their retreat in eastern Pattaya with the meeting chaired by Mr. Bawonsa Uwano. The 4th day of the retreat saw the discussion of the part of the draft constitution related to the Cabinet and their qualifications, as well as responsibilities and punishment clauses. The CDC agreed that there will be one Prime Minister and 35 cabinet members under the new charter, while a prime ministerial candidate must be elected within 30 days after the first meeting of the Parliament, while each must be endorsed by no less than 1/5 of the total number of MPs. The winning candidate must also win the vote from more than half of the lower house. It was also agreed that each prime minister cannot stay in office for more than 2 consecutive terms or 8 years in a row. The CDC also approved that both the prime minister and all cabinet members must resign as MPs before taking office. February 2nd has been designated by the Secretariat for the Convention of Wetlands as World Wetlands Day to raise public awareness about the importance of wetlands to the lives of people from past to present. This year, Thailand celebrated the World Wetlands Day by organizing an event in Si Songkhram district of Nakhon Phanom province, which has been greatly benefiting from Songkhram River.
Songkhram River is a major river feeding people in 33 districts of 5 provinces, namely Udon Thani, Nong Khai, Bungkan, Sakul Nakhon, and Nakhon Phanom. It runs into the Mekong in Ban Tan Pak Nam, Tambon Chaiburi in Tha Utain district, Nakhon Phanom. The river holds its importance in terms of ecology and serves as a source of marine food for life, be they humans, animals, or plants. It is also an interesting site of biodiversity of Thailand.
ความผูกพันของชุมชนแถวนี้นี่คือว่าตั้งแต่เกิดนะครับตั้งแต่เกิดขึ้นมาก็ได้กินได้อยู่ได้กินกับธรรมชาติเหล่านี้กับปลากับป่ากับพืชผักที่อยู่ในริมน้ำเนี่ยเขาได้พึ่งพาเหมือนกับเกิดมาแล้วมันเป็นซุปเปอร์มาร์เก็ตเนาะเขาได้พึ่งพิงได้พึ่งพาตั้งแต่แรกเกิด
Because of its abundant water, the river stretches 420 kilometers before it links with the Mekong. This has made it a perfect habitat and spawning site for freshwater fish, particularly in the Pa Bung and Pa Tham mangrove areas, and in the river's Wang Nam Lik zone.
The Lower Songkhram Basin is recognized as the one of the 15 of the wetland international importance. Why we say that? Because of the landscape of the Songkhram River, they have a seasonal floodplain behavior like this. Because of the floodplain is huge, it depends on the water flow from the Mekong, the fluctuation in the dry season and wet season. It's created more very diversified of the biodiversity.
On the 2nd of February every year, activities are organized to celebrate World Wetlands Day on the banks of Songkhram River in Si Songkhram district with financial support from several organizations such as the HSBC Bank's Water Program and the Worldwide Fund for Nature. Thailand, which is a major organization that helps educate the public on wetlands and conduct related comprehensive researches. Although the celebration is just the first tangible step to publicize knowledge on the issue, it provides a strong push to the proposal to make Songkhram River a Ramsar site under the Ramsar Convention, which is an international treaty for the conservation and sustainable utilization of wetlands.
HSBC, as the first bank in Thailand, we are very pleased to coordinate with the WWF on this special project aimed at conserving the lower Songkhram River wetland. This was in line with the HSBC group strategy that we would like to develop the local communities and doing the business as a sustainability.
The World Wetlands Day 2015 celebration has instilled not only the habit of natural conservation among the people in the community, but also that love and unity, which are characteristics of peaceful coexistence favorable to a sustainable balance in the community. NBT World News Team reporting.
And in Sakonnakhon province, animals are raised in projects under royal initiatives. The province is renowned for the 3 amazing blacks of Phupan. These 3 blacks are actually chickens, pigs, and cattle. In this special report, we go to Phupan Development Study Center under Royal Initiative in Sakonnakhon province to discover the importance of these 3 economic animals, how they are a source of income for Sakonnakhon farmers, and whether the method of raising them for agriculture is giving the desired results or not.
Phupan Development Study Center under Royal Initiatives in Sakonnakhon province has economic animals which create great income for the farmers. Phupan black chickens, Phupan pigs, and Phupan beef cattle has become known as the 3 amazing blacks of Phupan.
โดยการนำไก่ลูกผสมไก่ดำนะครับที่มีอยู่ในพื้นที่จังหวัดสกลนครนะครับมาพัฒนาใช้เวลาในการพัฒนาอยู่ประมาณ3 ปีโดยการผสมนะครับแล้วก็คัดเลือกเอาลักษณะที่ต้องการจนกระทั่งได้ไก่ดำต้นแบบขึ้นมานะครับที่เราเรียกเขาว่าไก่ดำภูพาน1นะครับที่มีขนสีดำหนังดำเนื้อดำแล้วก็กระดูกดำนะครับแล้วเราก็เลยมีการพัฒนาขึ้นนะครับโดยการใช้เอาเหมยซานนี่แหละไปผสมกับพันธุ์พื้นเมืองของสกลนครแล้วเอาลูกที่เกิดขึ้นไปผสมกับพันธุ์ต่างประเทศอีกพันธุ์หนึ่งเราเรียกมันว่าพันธุ์ดูล็อกเจอร์ซี่
As for Phupan pigs, Dr. Wisut said that they are bred from Myesan pigs, which were presented to Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn from the People's Republic of China. Their strong points are that they produce plenty of offsprings, can endure all weather conditions, and have a great appetite. However, there's still a lot of room for improvement, so the center has to keep developing the breed to please Thai farmers.
ก็จนกระทั่งได้เป็นหมูดำภูพาน1นะครับที่มีหนังดำแต่ข้างในเนี่ยยังมีเนื้อแดงอยู่เหมือนเดิมนะครับแล้วก็มีลักษณะที่ชาวบ้านต้องการเลยคือยังลูกดกแล้วก็เลี้ยงง่ายอยู่ง่ายกินง่ายนะครับทนทานต่อสภาพแวดล้อมมีเนื้อแดงเยอะ
However, the most famous and generates the most income for farmers is the Phupan beef cattle. The Tajima breed is one of the Wagyu cattle breeds of Japan, which is considered one of the best breeds in the world. The cattle were presented to Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn from Japan as a gift. The Phupan Center has further bred and developed the breed so that it is more suitable for the Thai climate.
พัฒนาอยู่ในประเทศไทยในเขตพื้นที่สกลนครซึ่งมีสภาพโรคระบาดเยอะสภาพอากาศร้อนจัดหนาวจัดฝนตกหนักจึงทำให้เป็นโอกาสที่วัวพันธุ์นี้เนี่ยมีการปรับตัวกับสภาพแวดล้อมแบบค่อนข้างหาโหดทุรกันดารได้เป็นอย่างดีเพราะฉะนั้นพร้อมที่จะเอาวัวพันธุ์นี้ไปเลี้ยงที่ใดก็ได้ในประเทศไทย
The working principle, which adheres to His Majesty the King's royal initiatives given to the Phupan Development Study Center, is that animals have to be easy to raise, live simply, are easy to find locally. Its food must be easy to find locally, and it must make a profit when sold. This has now created stability in profession and made a tangible income for farmers. NBT World News Team reporting.
And that is the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Before our quick break, here's a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices.
To maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The sixth core value, maintaining moral integrity, considerateness, generosity, and sharing.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough! We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
Department of Tourism would like to invite everyone to join a bicycle trip in supporting afforestation in Loi, Phetchabun, Trang, and Chanthaburi from 14 February to March 2015. We get free shirts and eco bags. For more information, call 027298455 or facebook.com/greentourism2015.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. Nakhon Mesot International Hospital is a good example of the private sector's attempt to fulfill the demand for high-standard medical services, which state-run hospitals are still unable to cover in every district. We learn more about the hospital in this report by Papaon Promlet.
Nakhon Mesot International Hospital is the first high-standard hospital established in the Mesot Special Economic Zone in Tak Province. It is operated by a private company with a network of hospitals nationwide. Looking through the investor lens, prospects of investment in medical services and public health in Mesot are still bright, as state-run services cannot cover all groups of the population, especially people of middle income and the upper income level.
อำเภอแม่สอดเนี่ยเป็นอำเภอชายแดนซึ่งการคมนาคมไม่สะดวกนอกจากนั้นอำเภอต่างๆในด้านตะวันตกเนี่ยอีก4อำเภอก็ประสบภาระเช่นกันโดยเฉพาะอย่างนี้อุ้มผางนะครับอำเภออุ้มผางประชากรใน5อำเภอนี้ตกประมาณ 500,000 เศษนะครับเวลาเจ็บป่วยเนี่ยการเข้าถึงบริการที่ดีเนี่ยก็จะต้องเดินทางไปยังกรุงเทพหรือทางพิษณุโลกนะครับแล้วก็ในการบริการภาครัฐนี่ก็ยังไม่สามารถจะดูแลครอบคลุมได้ทั้งหมดนะนอกจากนั้นและประชากรทางด้านฝั่งประเทศพม่าส่วนหนึ่งก็ถือว่าก็มีความจำเป็นในการที่จะเข้ารับการรักษาพยาบาลที่ดี
The Japanese are one group that the hospital is paying attention to. They usually look for a rehabilitation center surrounded by forest and mountains, different from the sea view that they are used to at home. Mesot's landscape is therefore an interesting location for this target group of medical tourism. The hospital, apart from running the business on a commercial basis, also gives equal importance to social service. It has been asked to act as a health service center for refugees under the supervision of the International Organization for Migration. In parallel, the hospital takes a proactive role in providing training for personnel in emergency medical assistance for residents in Mesot and Mewadi. However, the one-day border pass has become the main barrier for Burmese who want to be admitted and stay overnight at the hospital. Therefore, the hospital has requested that Thai government allow Burmese patients to renew their border pass at the hospital. This would help attract more clients, resulting in benefits to other businesses in Mesot. Papaon Promlet, NBT World.
And that is it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, do email us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by simply typing in NNT. And you can also check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. We're saying goodbye today with some footage of an orchid show in New York City. I'm Sandra Hanutsaha. Have a wonderful day. Sawadee ka.